At UFC 314 in Miami, Florida, Shaquille O'Neal dapped up Republican President Donald Trump. That wasn't all. Trump went and dapped up his fellow MAGA buddy, UFC commentator and host of the Joe Rogan Experience, Joe Rogan, who said, "I'm so happy for you, sir." Trump would be followed by Elon Musk and his little human shield, Texas Senator Rafael Ted Cruz, Florida Congressman, who's probably going to run for governor, Byron Donalds, United States Secretary of Health and Human Services, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., UFC President Dana White, and more. This is what the UFC has become in the Dana White era. The crowd hoots and hollers at every move Trump makes, with loyalists cheering him on. Pathetic even feels like an understatement. In the octagon, Bryce Mitchell, a Hitler apologist, got choked out by Jean Silva.
I honestly think that Hitler was a good guy based upon my own research, not my public education indoctrination. I really do think before Hitler got on meth, he was a guy to go fishing with. He fought for his country. He wanted to purify it by kicking the greedy Jews out that were destroying his country and turning them all into gays. They were gaying out the kids. They were queering out the women. They were queering out the dudes. They were, you know what her first tranny surgery ever was? Happened to be in Germany before Hitler took over. You know the books that everybody makes fun of Hitler burning? You know what the books was? Queer books. Hitler burned queer books because Hitler didn't want a bunch of queers destroying his nation. They can't produce children.
But what,
okay?
Yeah, that guy. And how was he received prior to the event? With love and adoration from UFC fans. Hey guys, quick break in the action. I have a new show coming out called The Rick Strom Show. It is going to be awesome. I'm interviewing musicians, athletes, producers, writers, journalists, authors, sports doctors. Go check it out at youtube.com/@TheRickStromShow. Also be sure to throw me a follow on Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky. It can all be found in the description box below. Thank you. When asked by one presenter if he had to change his nickname, what would it be? Here was Mitchell's answer.
White power.
You're talking about in your shots. You got power in your shots.
Power in the Holy Spirit.
In the build-up to the fight, Silva taunted Mitchell.
I put a lot of dogs down in my day.
Who threw a few back his way to loud cheers. However, Bryce Mitchell's excuse went as follows. He wasn't able to sleep because the Brazilian had cast a spell on him with a legion of demons that were attacking him and sending beautiful women to tempt him into cheating on his wife. Trump's association with the UFC and its fighters helps him project the image of a strongman, so much so that the connection has become nearly synonymous. He even brought UFC President Dana White on stage during his election night victory speech last November, wrote Sports Politica's Kareem Zidane. Zidane adds, the result was particularly embarrassing for Mitchell, who had the unwavering support of the Miami crowd in attendance, and who once claimed he would die fighting in battle for Trump, an offer that rings hollow when the man you die for is watching a referee try to wake you up from dreamland. We're actually getting back to the way this country was founded, on accountability, on sovereignty, on American exceptionalism, on loving our country and loving our neighbor. It's going to make some waves. It's going to crash the stock market a little bit for a moment, just like 1,000 times in the past, and we'll see. All I know is the future looks bright, and we've got to let things play out. From FanDuel's Rob Lopez, Patty Pimblett beating the tariffs out of Michael Chandler in front of Trump. Jordan Petu also shared a thought. Donald Trump being marched out while Joe Rogan and friends slobber on his balls on commentary. To ring in a main card that features a bloke who believes Hitler was a great guy. American mixed martial arts reeks. Hey, I appreciate you watching. Now, if you can, please do become a channel member by going to youtube.com/TYT Sports and clicking the join button. If that's too much for you, you can just go to tyt.com/join to become a member. It helps all of us out here at the Young Turks and keeps our network afloat. In addition, you could follow me on my socials on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate the love. Have a great day.